Right. What else we got to do here? Anything else we got to do? Probably just change up the engine components real quick. And then we can head into qualifying. Change release number 2. We'll put a new gearbox on as well. And I think that is everything. Beautiful. Right, let's get the in-game audio on as well. Like so. And there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. It is time for our first bit of competitive action for the weekend. And we have qualifying up first here in Bahrain. Of course, we are doing 2 100% GPs for today's stream. So expect plenty of action for today. We're doing Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, but it all starts here with qualifying here in Bahrain as well. Let me just make sure that AI is on max. It is. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Let's get into I was gonna say Q1, but it's only one qualifying session. So let's get to qualifying here in Bahrain. Let's see what we can set down. Let's do this.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's
Middle East doubleheader, yes sir. Pretty perfect doubleheader to be fair, isn't it? Bahrain to Saudi. Pretty solid doubleheader.
Let's get on with it.
Saudi should be fun. I love Saudi. Saudi's one of my favorite ones to drive in the game. I actually preferred Saudi back when it first came out. Was it F1? Was it F1 21 we first saw Saudi Arabia? Oh, electrical fault straight off the bat. That's great, isn't it?
We've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
That's good, isn't it? Electrical fault off the bat. Let's set up our setup here. Fuel on 3.3. Sweet. Yeah, it was 21. Yeah. F1 21 Saudi Arabia was unbelievable. It was so much fun. The flat curbs, nothing to like try and murder you as you rode them. It was, yeah, crazy. Crazy, crazy good. All right, last few seconds, and we can head out for our first lap. Let's do this.
Everyone ready? Okay,
We'll have issues off the bat. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't continue through the weekend, but we'll see. That's why Miami's improved. I will say, I still don't enjoy Miami. I still don't enjoy it at all. However, the flat curbs around that first sector do make it a lot better. A lot better. But I still don't find it enjoyable to drive, you know? These guys get back here. Come on, fellas. There we go. We'll slip in right behind Thierry Boutsen. Are we doing Saudi as well? We are indeed, yep. We are doing Bahrain and Saudi. 200% GPs today. You'd rather over Monaco? Honestly, I feel like I'm not too asked. Like, Monaco will be more of a testament to the driver skill in the game, whereas Miami will be better for racing, so take your pick, I guess. Take your pick. I think, personally, I prefer Monaco, because I just suck around Miami. I'm just not quick there. But, yeah. How do I learn what gears I need to be in for each corner? It's something you kind of learn naturally as you learn the layout of a track. You know, the tighter corners, you want a lower gear. The more open corners, you want a higher gear. So corners like this, I'm always in gear 4 in, basically. So every track's a little bit different, but typically speaking, the tighter the corner, the lower the gear you want. It's something you'll have to just learn naturally as you learn the track. Finding out which gear can carry the most speed and stuff. Oh, Sarah, how's it going? All right, temps in a good place. All right, lap number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do for our opening lap here in Bahrain. Let's lock in real quick and get our head down. So let me go as we start our first lap. Let's do this. Don't want to burn too much battery. We're going to get traffic here, aren't we? Not as bad as it could have been. A little bit deeper, turn 1. Please move. Oh, no. Oh, this AI, man. This AI. I swear they've gotten worse when it comes to getting out of the way. Oh, that's a bit of a lock up there. Bit of a scrappy lap this one so far, isn't it? Still got first purple sector, though. purple in the middle as well, somehow. This seems suspicious. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe it. Here we go to the line. How's our first lap in Bahrain going to be? 28.3. It does put us P1. However, to be fair, we are still expecting some laps from faster guys, I think, though. We've got Rene Arnoux, Martin Brundle, Tambay and Jones in the Lolas in 4th and 5th. So I think we're still expecting some fast laps to be put down. Whoops, I am holding up Lafitte. You know what? Deserve holding me up. We're even now. We're even. New streaming room. This is my Canada setup. Rolex. Okay, I'm holding everyone up right now, and I haven't held center up there. I'm just doing what the AI do to me. It's all good. It's all good. What car is that? We're racing in the Benetton right now. Just watched your first creator series been on Zandvoort. Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty nice moment. My one and only win in the creator series, that one. What's good, Jammin? How's it going, mate? Is the Mazda R3 wheel good? It's a good starter wheel, I'd say, yeah.
Okay, we've only got one lap.
It's not like amazing, it's only 3 Newton meters of torque, but it's a good foundation to get into sim race again, direct drive wheelbases and stuff. There we go, Nigel Mansell's gone P1, the man who won the last Grand Prix out in Japan. Won it by like, what, 26 seconds as well, was it? Something ridiculous like that. Hopefully doesn't do that again today. I'm finally good at medium TC and manual. Let's go, dude. Love to see it. No TC soon. We will be there. Senna only went P5. That might have been partially my fault, though, to be fair. Dumfries goes P2 in the Lotus as well, so... Senna go P5, that might have been on me. I can't lie. That might have been on me. Can you show camera settings? If you go to my Twitch and do the command camera, you'll get the... settings there. Command wheel, Santos. Just wheel. Can't be letting Nigel do that again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can do much about that, though, to be fair. If Mansell out qualifies again, then just let him go and finish the race by 30 seconds. It was like a prime Verstappen, wasn't it? Exactly like a prime Verstappen. Then we'll turn it off and try and get used to it tonight. Honestly, I would say the jump from medium TC to no TC is a lot harder than full TC to medium. Much, much harder. I don't think it's something you can learn very easily in one night, but who knows? Everyone's different. Right, how are we looking so far then after our first lap? 28.3. We're just ahead of our teammate by about a tenth and a half. Keke Rosberg in front of us by very little as well. Dumfries in P2. And Mansell in P1 by 4.5 tenths as well. So, really good lap there from Mansell. Everyone else has done their laps. Both the Ferraris are very low down here. Look at Alboreto and Stefan Johansson. Johansson did 31.1, so probably got impeded on his lap. 29.2 for Alboreto is not great either, is it? So, I think we'll see a lot faster laps going down here. Do I want to use up all my softs, chat? Do I want to use up all my softs? Because I don't think we'll use a soft tire in this Grand Prix, right? I'm pretty sure this is typically a double medium and hard. 200% we're cooked. I've done a good few of them so far. Oh, you know what? Maybe you can use a soft. Soft tires might be usable here, actually. Hards are much better bar than I thought. What does it say the pace difference is? 6/10 between softs and hards. 1.2 between softs and hards as well. I mean, I assume the soft tires probably aren't going to last too long here, though, right? I feel like maybe we'll just save a soft tire, just in case. Mediums are useless. I mean, on this game, they're better. Last game, they were useless around Bahrain. They were terrible around Bahrain last game. I don't think I can save 2 soft tires, though, annoyingly. Because I am going to have to go out for another lap here, because we're not going to stay P4, I don't think. I think we'll drop down a good few positions if we don't do another lap. So I think we are going to have to do a second lap here. Yeah. What kind of base do you have? The Mazda R9. Right, let's skip on the time a little bit. Not Hamilton. Who is that out for a lap right now? Alboreto is out for another lap. Unfortunately, we don't see the abbreviations on their name here. Otherwise, that'd make life a bit easier to understand who it is. Let's see what they do, though. We'll go down to the last few minutes. Alboreto went P7. Still not amazing, that, is it? Only P7 for Alboreto. Who was the other guy on a lap? That was Derek Warwick, who crossed the line and goes only 1 place higher. All right, let's go to the 3-minute mark then, and let's get ready for our final lap of qualifying. I think in Saudi as well, you probably want to save a soft tire as well, right? Usually the soft tire is okay in Saudi. There we go, one's heading out. Right, new soft tire bolted on. Let's put the fuel load to the minimum as well. And let's get out on track. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Right,
Time for our final lap of quali. Speedy said they still are too. This is Speedy though, Jam. Let's be real for a second. This is Speedy. That man has been struggling with subs for a while now. Plus, obviously, controller wear as well, don't forget. Controller wear definitely isn't going to help. He doesn't understand the game anymore. Yeah. This game, I would say, is definitely, like, slightly more tailored towards wheel than controller. F124 was definitely more controller-friendly than this one. But yeah, there are a lot of issues on controller with, like, excessive tire wear and stuff compared to wheel. If you ask me, it sounds like a great excuse to buy a wheel, I'd say. Thoughts on Arsenal vs Everton? Honestly, I'm not looking forward to it. With how we played recently, I'm not looking forward to that game in the slightest. Let's get these tires nice and warm. We were terrible against Wolves. Should not have won that game. Well, we've got a goal objective complete. Honestly, not sure what exactly that one was, but I'll take it. All right, let's get a little more time warp in. All right, everyone's starting their final lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Time for us to do the same. Here we go. Through the final corner we go. And on to our final lap of qualifying. Here in Bahrain. Let's see if we can put it down. We're currently P4. Can we push it up a little bit higher? Let's see. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. Nice. Nice. Okay, hang on, chat. I think we're cooking. Look at this improvement. Just a little bit wide of the apex there, I think, but it's still looking pretty good. Gotta be a little bit careful with the battery here. 7.5 tenths, though. This is looking very nice. Through the final corner we go. Patient on throttle. Powering down to the line. Here we go. How's it going to be as we cross the line? Here in Bahrain. Where's it going to be?
Got pole position.
Pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. What a way to start the weekend. We're on pole here in Bahrain. That was not expected in the slightest. But what's a lap there? 27.5 for ourselves. We pipped Nigel Mansell by 2.5 tenths to pole position. That is a beautiful way to start the weekend. Dumfries and Rosberg on the second row as well. I'll tell you what, both the Benettons looking pretty good so far here as well. Look at our teammate in P5 as well. So maybe the Benetton is quite accustomed to this track. Who knows? Brundle and the Tyrrell is in P6 as well. So some very surprising results going down the order here. Christian, Dan, and Renier are new in 7th and 8th. Johansson and Senna in the top 10. And only 9th and 10th for those guys. So Senna in 10th will be very disappointed with that. Prost in P11 as well isn't great for him. We've got a lot of big names in the lower end here, haven't we? So, yeah, we're going to have to see some big changes, I think, for for the Grand Prix. But, yeah, either way, ladies and gentlemen, we qualify on pole position here in Bahrain. Our teammate P5, this is looking like a very good weekend. Ferrari stinker, yeah, 9th for Johansson, 14th for Alboreto. That's a very bad weekend for both Ferraris so far, but they've still got both the Grand Prix to look forward to, so hopefully for them, they can find the time. But for us, it's great news. So, yeah, on to the Grand Prix we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Which number is tire temp? The top one is the core temperature of the tire. That's the main one you want to focus on. The second one is the surface temperature of the tire. So you will see that like drastically change as you go through corners and stuff. And then the bottom one is the brake temperature. Hold that, Mansell. What year of F1 is this with all the drivers? We're using a 1986 season mods. What do I think of David Coulthard's? I like David Coulthard. Nothing against him. Your wheel just snapped. Not ideal. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the first Grand Prix of the weekend. If you're just tuning in, first of all, welcome in. But we are doing two 100% races in today's stream. We are doing Bahrain up first, of course, which we're about to get into in a moment. And then after this race, we'll be heading into Saudi Arabia. So a double header for today's stream, both in the Middle East as well. So hopefully we can try and continue the good start to the weekend, start to the season, and get another good result here. We're playing on 110 AI, of course, as well. And we just got our first pole position as well to go with it. So what's my setup? Do command wheel in the chat. Exclamation mark wheel. Haaland, 2 goals, 1 assist to my triple captain. Oh, has he got 2 goals, Z? Oh, that's huge. That is very good for my triple captain. Wait, let me check my my FPL real quick, chat. I triple captained him as well, so 39 points, beautiful. I'm on 60 points right now. That's not bad. Did Semenyo score? Nice, Semenyo scored as well. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. What season is this? Season 1. What's my wheelbase and pedals? As I just said, do the command wheel. Exclamation mark wheel in the chat, and it will tell you everything. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the Bahrain Grand Prix, shall we? Qualifying over and done with. We qualified P1 here in Bahrain. Can we see it through with a win as well? We'll find out very, very soon. While the race goes up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go and quickly refill my water bowl, which I forgot to do earlier for some reason. I'll be with you guys in 2 moments, and then it'll be time for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by. Will they be able to add to their record today? We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Wang lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Antonelli, Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and Gasly, Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, and George Russell, Norris, Behrman, Yuki Tsunoda, and Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Isaac Hadjar, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Lawson and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
All right, okay.
Okay, here
I didn't want any. I
I
didn't want any info there anyway. Who wanted to hear Martin Brundle there anyway, right? Not Martin Brundle, Crofty. Yeah, I don't think Spenio's country qualified for AFCON, did they? Here's my 26 WDC prediction. I'm not gonna make predictions right now. Not until we go through testing, so I can get a better idea of where, you know, each team is and stuff like that. Because right now, I have no idea where the teams are for next season with the new regulations. So, Brundle's racing. Yeah, I know. My bad. My bad. Right, let's have a look at the strategy, shall we? It does like that soft, medium, medium, doesn't it? Although I'm not too sure about doing 19 laps on each of them. That seems a little bit excessive. I'd imagine we'll probably do a few less on the soft tires and the mediums, but let's have a quick look, shall we? To be fair, that's not too bad, actually, is it? 17 on softs, 20 each on mediums. I also wouldn't mind saving the soft tires towards the late stage of the Grand Prix either. We'll also just lower the fuel down a little bit here as well. We'll do 1.5 over because we did get a little bit tight for fuel in Japan, didn't we? So I'm just going to go a little bit over on the fuel for today. Just to be safe. This is the one downside to not being up to the race strategy. Yeah, I don't mind that soft, medium, medium. The soft, medium, hard doesn't look too bad either, to be fair. What's everyone else starting on around us? Are the mediums actually usable here, unlike last year? They are more usable, yeah. I still think they're like relatively equal to the soft tires still, but they are definitely better than they were last year, at least. There is a lot of people on soft tires, isn't there? Wow, look at this. Wow. So we could start on the soft tire and match them all, or we could try and invert and maybe go medium tires for the first stint and have the better tire for the late stint. Obviously, the problem is, if we start the medium tire, we are going to lose some track position. And Arrows is P7? Yeah, look at Martin Brundle in P6 as well. They had a pretty good qualifying. The Ferraris had a stinker. We've got Stefan Johansson in P9 and Alboreto in P14 as well. So the Ferraris had a very, very bad weekend. Yeah, chat, what do you guys reckon? Start on softs or start on mediums? What would you guys prefer? Would you guys rather start on softs or mediums? Try something to stick at the modern times? Yeah, for real. You think mediums? Yeah. You want to invert them? What's best with this? Let's do that to that. Okay, do we want to do the softs at the end then, I guess, right? Like this. Haven't entered any end, reckon? Alright, cool. So we probably will lose a little bit of track position at the start then. Maybe as the stint progresses, we'll probably get back towards the competitive edge again. But the first 5 laps, maybe, we are going to be a bit slow on the guys around us. So expect us to drop a few positions. But hopefully in that final stint, we'll have the pace against their medium tyre or hard tyre, whatever they pick, and be able to counter against them. We'll see. Not going to matter when you get a mechanical failure DNF lap 21. Well, that would apply if we have mechanical failures on. All right, that'll do, I think, then. You guys want the mediums? We'll start with the mediums. Sounds good to me. Right. Prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction time. Do we try and go for the win, you reckon? Do we try and go for the dub? I don't think we've got any mods in chat, so... Yeah, you want to? Got pole by 210s. T4, I was very surprised by that, actually. Very, very surprised. All right, we'll go for the dub. We will go for the juicy dub. Let me get the predictions up for you guys real quick. Will we win the Bahrain Grand Prix? Yes, Berry the GOAT. No, Berry the fraud. Put this mission to 2 minutes as well. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will we take the W here in Bahrain? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I think it's time to get ourselves ready for race number 1 of 2 for today's Grand Prix. And we do line up on pole position for the first time this season. We've scored a P2, a couple of P4s, but our first time with the best view in the house this season. These are strategies we are looking at for today as well. Well, just the strategy, actually. We are looking at that top strategy for today's strat, and we are starting on medium tires for 19 laps, going to a second medium for 20, and then going on to the softs for 18 right at the end. However, as you can see right here, we've got a lot of other drivers starting on soft tires, so expect us to lose a little bit of track position early on here, but hopefully, as the race progresses, as the tires get a bit better for us compared to the guys in the softs, fingers crossed we're about to bounce back and climb through some positions. And maybe on that soft tire towards the end, we'll be able to make some positions up as well. But it's a long race here in Bahrain. 57 laps to be specific. It's going to be a very long one today, but hopefully we can try and score a good result for the first race of the night. After this, of course, we'll be heading into Saudi Arabia, where we can also try and hopefully score some good points there as well. Today's prediction is, will we win the Bahrain Grand Prix? The prediction is up in the Twitch chat right now. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain. Last chance to get your predictions in the Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Will we win the Bahrain Grand Prix? The prediction is now concluded as I say that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will we win this Grand Prix here in Bahrain? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first Grand Prix of the night here in Bahrain. We line up on pole position for the first time this season out in Sakira as well. It was a great lap. We finished over 2 tenths faster than Nigel Mansell on that lap as well. So will we have that pace as well in the Grand Prix? Probably not, but
Okay,
you know, you never know.
nice
you never
one.
know.
That's going to give you the edge if you
What about
can
Fonso to
get
go, mate?
launch as the race starts.
All right, here we go.
Keep an eye
Red
on
Star
the
grid
lights.
lining up.
Start sequence will begin as soon as the
Last
grid is
couple of
formed.
cars lining up on the grid right now as well. Prepare for the 5 red lights, ladies and gentlemen. Tires are a little bit cold as well, so gotta be a bit careful off the line, especially on the less grippy tire. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 5 red lights. It's lights out, away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. That launch wasn't too bad. In fact, it's beautiful off the line. We get the launch over Mansell and everyone else, and we'll hold the lead into the opening corner here in Bahrain as well. Is there much flying going on behind us? I see quite a bit of positional changes behind us, but we hold the lead, and we've got a 2-second lead right now. Chat, have we had the bug again? Have we had the bug again? I think we've had the bug again, haven't we? Remember that bug we had in Baku? I think we've just had the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure we just had the exact same thing. I don't know what this is, but sometimes for no reason, the guys behind are just really slow. We're on 110 AI, by the way. We'll have to restart this. The only way to fix it is to restart the session. What happened? Look at the gaps behind. We're on lap 1, and look at the gaps behind. Like, Mansell is dropping 4 seconds. Our teammate is very quick for some reason. But the others not so much. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart, aren't we? We're gonna have to restart. All right, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Usually a restart fixes it, so let's find out. Attempt number 2. Let's find out if it's better this time. That was a little bit sketchy off the line that time. Mansell doesn't get off the line this time at all. Looks okay so far. Let's see how it is out of turn 1. Okay, yeah, I think we're good, chat. I think we're good. They dropped a little bit of time through turn 3 that time because they were fighting, but I think we're good now. I think we're good. Another good start. I mean, it was okay. We have broken our 1 second gap to the guys behind at the moment. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that's because they're fighting right now, so I'm not too alarmed by that. But 1.3 second gap at the moment is wonderful stuff. They're still fighting. I'm pretty sure they're still side by sides. There we go. Mansell's got him now. Mansell has got him now. Took him long enough. All right, good start to this Grand Prix, though. However, like I said, I expect that time against Mansell to start coming down now. Especially those guys with the softer tire as well. So, you have to be a little bit patient with this Grand Prix, but hopefully it will still go away in 57 laps time. Just drive? You wanted me to drive against AI that was acting like 50 AI? I don't think that would have been very fun. What drivers are there? All the drivers from the 1986 season. Checking out so far, but Mansell is starting to catch up a little bit. That's a good final corner there, though. I still think they're acting, I don't know.
Okay, DRS is now available.
They're still acting a little bit strange, aren't they? I still feel like we're a bit quick at the moment. We'll see it out, I think, but... to be fair, it doesn't help they keep on fighting. That's going to lose them a load of time as well, so... the more they fight, the better it is for us, at least, so I don't mind that. I do not mind that. You finally started your advent calendar? Oh, only 20 days too late. Oh, it's fair. Dumfries caught a lot in that first sector there. 1.6 the gap now. Okay, let's stay focused, chat. With DRS being active now, we'll see a lot more overtakes and probably some time going down against us, so... this corner here will always be quite tricky as well, but so far we're doing a pretty good job on these medium tires. Dumfries looking pretty fast so far in that Lotus, isn't it? Really good start for the Lotus driver. Both McLarens in 4th and 5th right now as well. I think our teammate has dropped down a little bit as well. Oh, that was deep there. That was way too low on the brakes. Ordered in September and didn't come until yesterday. It was a McLaren car. You ordered in September and didn't arrive until 5 days before Christmas for an advent calendar. Yeah, okay. That's a very good advent calendar, that. What team is Senna at? Senna is at Lotus. It seems like that final sector a little bit quicker right now. However, Dumfries was a few tenths faster than us on that lap. I suppose that's what you get for supporting McLaren, eh, Alfonso? Their deliveries are just disorganized, the team itself. I didn't get an advent calendar this year. Honestly, I haven't done an advent calendar for a while now. Probably since I was, like, in school. Oh, a little wide there. I would honestly, like, rather a much more fun and interactive advent calendar than just pure chocolate, you know? Or 1.1 to Mansell. Dumfries has lost 2 positions. What happened to Dumfries? Dumfries is just second and a half behind us, and now he's 2.9. I wonder if they went 3 wide or something like that, because Mansell almost within 1 second of us now.
I am being bullied by a set of twins who don't even know they have hands. Send help.
Interesting. Need to try and make sure we stay 1 second ahead of Mansell if possible. It's going to be difficult to do, but hopefully we can. Kawhi, thank you much for the 69-month resub as well. What a beautiful number. Love to see it. Thank you much, Kawhi, for the 69. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been chat. So on Kawhi, Instavids fam up for the 69. I appreciate it. New sub / stream room. I'm in Canada right now, so this is my sub when I'm in Canada. 2 tenths on that time. Oh, Mansell was a second fast on that lap. That soft tire is starting to bed in a little bit now, isn't it? I think we might drop a position here in the near future. Maybe 2, because Rosberg isn't too far back either. Got to be a little bit careful with the battery here as well. That's down to 30%. Come on. Let's try and get a little more battery through here. Green first sector. That's our personal best of the day so far. Nice braking into the hairpin there. Mansell's within that 1 second, chat. I think that part's going to happen very soon. We led the opening 4 laps very well, but I think we are about to drop a position or 2 very, very soon. But it was expected. Maybe I was expecting it to happen sooner than this, really. It took them 4 laps to catch back up and try and get a pass down. So maybe that's a good sign, especially when we've got the soft tires later on as well, but... a little bit of a slide there. Do I put any assists? Nope, all my assists are off. Get ready, chap. I think turn 1. This is where we're going to lose the lead. We've led the opening 4 laps. On to lap 5 we go, but I fear we may be losing the lead any second now. Actually, might just have the gap for turn 1, actually. Rosberg did a 32.8. We did a new PB there as well, but we have actually done enough to hold on to turn 1, so... that's good for now. Let's see what happens at turn 2 and 3.
Still looking good.
And up towards 4. Have we got enough here to keep them at bay? Maybe just about, actually. Yeah, just about. Holding on longer than I thought we would. Holding on much longer than I thought we would. Oh. A little bit too much outside curve there. Car got a little bit upset. Just trying to charge up the battery as and when I can. The gap to Dumfries has increased even further as well. 3.7 now, the gap to him. I can probably hold him down this back straight as well. Maybe we can hold this entire lap. But it is coming, isn't it? It is brewing, this overtake. It's more of a matter of when rather than if at this point. Even learned manual gears. Nice, good job, Alfonso. Oh dear, that was wide of the apex there. Well, the tire temp's saying at the moment. Tire temp's actually okay at the moment. Mads are just too good. Yeah, Rosberg's right behind him as well, so... here we go. I think it's going to happen here. Not really got a lot of battery to defend it. Here we go down towards turn 1. We have got some pretty good straight line speed, to be fair, but here comes Mansell, and he'll scoop to the outside, and Mansell goes into P1. Can we try and find it back? It's maybe worth a little look, but Rosberg looking to the outside at turn 1, couldn't find a way through, and we do drop down to second place in this Grand Prix. Honestly, happened a lot later than I thought it would. I was expecting Mansell and Rosberg and Co to get by it much sooner than they did, but maybe, like I say, maybe that's a good thing. Hop on F121, I'll pass. If you say 2020, I'll consider it. How long did it take you to get good without the racing line? Depends on the track. Some of the easier tracks I could learn in a few hours. Some of the harder tracks, it took me some days, so... Tracks like Monza in Austria, I learned quite quickly, but Singapore and Miami, you know, it took me a bit longer, so... Struggling a little bit with battery recharge at the moment. I'm still within DRS at Mansell for now, so that's good, but I need to try and save up a bit more battery if possible. Like 18% out of the final corner is not ideal, especially if we need to defend, which we might have to do right here as well. We'll get DRS on Mansell. We are quite close, actually. Had a bit of a slide out of that final corner. Here we go down towards turn 1. Mansell going very defensive. I think we might be 3 abreast right now. We're going to have to leave plenty of room for 3 wide at turn 1, but we do get our way through and back into the lead of this Grand Prix with a very nice 3 wide outside move there. Rosberg gets into P2 as well. Mansell dropping 2 positions in as many corners there. But into the lead we go once again here in Bahrain. Again, I'm not too sure we'll hold it though. We might be P1 for now, but I don't think we'll hold it. That was very deep there, and a big slide on the exit as well. Bit messy through that. But my tires are sliding a little bit already. When did I start getting into F1? Oh, when I was very young. 4 or 5 years old. I actually had my battery in none, but maybe that was a good thing. Rosberg tried to move, but didn't get it done. Come on now. Am I excited for Madrid next year? Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm excited for it as such. I'd rather Barcelona personally, but we'll see. I mean, Barcelona is on the calendar for next year, but probably not for too long. Yeah, here comes Rosberg now. He'll take the leads. I think Mansell's too far back here, so we'll take P2.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake. And we
is it definitely going to happen? What, Madrid? I mean, apparently they were a bit tight on time for construction, weren't they? But hear me out. I love you and your content, but you made me want to learn no assist, and I don't love you for the pain it's caused. I never endorsed it. I would like to say I take no responsibility for any mental harm it may cause. Yeah, it's not easy. But if you can learn without assists, you can gain so much time. Isn't Barcelona going to be a rotation track with Spa? I believe it's going to be in the allocation for rotation, yeah. I can't believe they're making Spa a rotation track. I hate they're doing that. How does this read the drop was racing line? Yeah, it's fair. Racing line can be quite difficult. I think a lot of people struggle visually on where to place their cars and where to brake and how to maximize, you know, the track limits essentially. So it's not easy. Got the rear end kicking out under braking there a little bit, which is a bit weird on 55 brake bias. Here we go against Rosberg again. Great battle for lead going on right now. Are we close enough for a move at turn 1? We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Rosberg goes defensive. I think we're a little bit too far back for a move there, really. Oh, man. feel like these medium tires are sliding a lot already. It's really strange. What's the tire wear right now? Let's say 25% after 9 laps. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? It's not that bad. What happened to Mansell? What do you mean? How old are you? And what was the first F1 you played? I'm 25 years old. I don't remember the first F1 game I played. The earliest memory I have in F1 game was 2012. I love driving around Sepang and stuff like that. I probably did play an F1 game before that, but I don't remember. The earliest memory I have is 2012 at least. Do we need to adjust the strategy to hards? I don't know. He's come to my city, Portimao, to see F1 in 2027 and 28. Maybe. Maybe. If I have the extra money for it, I'll consider it. It'd be a great track to go and see, that's for sure. I've always wanted to go to Portugal, to be fair, so.
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second.
I am burning through this battery. How am I doing this, man? Pimmer, to get follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Thank the follow on the Twitch. Can't confirm Portimao is very cool. Yeah, you went there while you was on holiday, right? I also know it's quite close to some holiday destinations as well, isn't it? So, yeah, maybe I'll do a holiday at some point in 27 or 28 and watch the F1 at the same time.
Okay,
They're
mate,
pretty cool.
Verstappen behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Stay ahead of Mansell until lap 18. We have to stay ahead of Nigel Mansell for the next 8 laps for the objective. That will be quite tricky. Mansell's pretty quick. The gap to Dumfries and Prost 3.2 is roughly said the same, isn't it? So. I feel like Rosberg's starting to pull away a little bit here as well. I'm trying to make sure I stay in that 1 second, but his pace is pretty good at the moment. I don't feel like these medium tires are doing much for me at the moment.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's the issue, Mark? Don't leave me hanging like this. Don't edge me like this.
Leading our teammate by 12.0.
DRS failure. Wait, stuck open? I think it's stuck open. There's no way. My DRS is stuck open. Chat, my DRS is stuck open. Oh my God, we're cooked. I'm going to have no grip through these corners. Oh my days. Bro.
Okay, be careful. The DRS is stuck open. You're going to have to come in so we can try to attempt to
Chat!
pit for repairs now.
Chat, I can't control the back end. Oh my days, we're losing so much time. I have no rear grip. I mean, at least we'll be quick at the straights, but that's about it.
No need to worry about the tyre conditions now.
Chat, what do I do?
Good.
What can I do? Oh my God.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up.
Chat, I don't know what to do.
Until the checkered flag.
If I box, do they fix it? I'm gonna have to box. Oh my God, chat, I can't control the car. I gotta box. I gotta box. I need this rear wing fixed. I have no rear grip at all. Bro. I've actually been nerfed by my team. This is crazy. Please fix it. Please fix it. Please fix it.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go.
Yes.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy
It's
with
fixed.
that
We're
one.
good, chat. We're good.
Okay, stay clear.
However, we are rock last.
Penalty for dangerous driving if you cross
We are rock bottom in last place. That's not good, is it? That is not very good. Need these tires warmed up ASAP. Well, we've got a lot of chase to do now, chat. I think we were at one point favourites to maybe be on for the win, but that has cost us big time. Big time. Hard medium from here, I think it's going to be, isn't it? We have lost a lot of time positions from that. Are you playing with real players? Yeah, we're playing with the real Nigel Mansell and the real Alan Prost and the real Ayrton Senna. 100%. Oh, Chad, this is going to be painful from here, I think. We've got to try and find some pace. Tire's still not warmed up, though. To be fair, this is the first time we're actually going to get a look at some of the liveries back here, isn't it? We've not really been down towards the bottom at all this season, so we'll get a nice look at the liveries for these older teams. Let's see if we can try and get past Philip's drive through on the soft tyre. Battery's a little bit tight, but can I try and go for a move here? Let's see. Getting closer and closer and closer. I think we'll try and go for a dive here. Big lunge up the inside. Can we get it stopped? Absolutely we can. Lovely dive bar at the inside of Philip's drive. And into 19th place we go. At least we're not last anymore.
Keep going.
And we'll get double DRS as well. Beautiful. What's just happened? We had our DRS stuck open. And for an entire lap, I just had zero rig grip. So we had to box for a new hard tyre and get the wing fixed. Which is not great for this race, but we'll keep our head down and see what happens. I gotta stop going wide there because the car doesn't like it. How did you get the liveries for all the cars? This is a 1986 season mod. So it's got all the liveries and stuff from the 1986 season in it. Change strategy to hards. Just have a quick look at our tyre for me. Just take a quick gander at what colour our tyres are. At least it's fixed now, yeah. I don't know if it would have been fixed if we stayed out, but I think the safer and best option was to probably pit and just get it sorted there. But it does mean we've had to change up our strategy a lot, though, because of that. We were planning originally a medium soft, and now we're on a medium hard. Probably medium. We're screwed up by Terry Bootson as well. Into 18th place we go. This is, yeah, not what our qualifying result deserved, really, is it? We qualified pole position by 2/10 to Nigel Mansell, and, yeah, now we had an issue that puts us down to P18. Bootson having a look to the outside, but we defend that one nicely. And now we're about to pull away, I think. Let me guess, a two-stop? Yeah, we're on a two-stop. It was a medium stop, but now medium, half medium because of the DRS issues. But alas, we have to deal with it. We'll push on. I hope in the long run, pitting there saves us time and serve, hoping it fixes itself. I think it would have. I've been in situations in the past where we had DRS like stuck closed and it did not fix itself until we pit, so I think it probably would have been the same situation there. I think we kind of had to pit, really. Like, yeah, at least we were quick at the straights, but yeah, through the corners and stuff, it wasn't really ideal. I mean, we almost binned it at one point, so... Is DTM a good motorsport to watch? Yeah, definitely. Anything GT related is usually a good watch. To the outside we go against Derek Warwick, who I believe is a steward right now, or used to be at least. Don't know if he still is. But we're past him at turn 1. Have to just use a little bit of battery here just to keep ourselves at bay. And we do just that. Stop going wide there! Why do I keep going wide there? It's like the 5th time I've done that today. I'm trying to maximize the track, but you can't maximize too much there because that happens. The car like lifts off the ground a little bit. Didn't quite get DRS on Tambay, unfortunately, but should be able to get by them very soon, I think. Powering our way through the grid slowly but surely. We should probably see the first pit stops happening very soon. I'll have to wait and see, though. Keep going deep here as well. He's braking a little bit earlier there. That's a good knock. Is there a reason why a lot of streamers don't do a cockpit view? Because it sucks in this game. Mainly. And a lot of us are just quicker in this view. A little bit too far back here, that's for sure. Just save some battery. We're on lap 16. Doesn't copy if you make it more realistic? We're talking about F125. Realistic doesn't exist. Chrissy around the outside here. Ooh, we had a little look, but Tambay closed the door on us. We're trying to get the exit out of turn 10 as well. Let's find out. DRS went open. Bit of wheel spin as well. I need to try and get past here, but he's being very defensive. To the outside we go, and we'll scoop on by this time into P16. Working our way through the grids, but it's taken a while at the moment. F1 2020 got it, got it game. F1 2020 was the best F1 game by far. By far. Go away, stop it. I have to use so much battery against these guys right now, man. She's about to get past Patrice here as well. Here comes Tambay. Oh boy, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. That wasn't too pretty, but we made it work through the middle. And we'll use some battery here to try and keep ourselves away from these guys behind as well. And we do just that. Now we've got to try and pull away through the corners. Is Credit Series on today? Nope. Credit Series done for the season. It'll be back in January at some point. '20 versus 21. In terms of the F1 games, 20 by far. F1 2020 is the best F1 game made, in my opinion. It's amazing. I still play with friends sometimes. We do league racing. I honestly didn't realize the servers were still online for 2020, to be honest with you. I don't think I'll be long until they shut it down, though, but, yeah. Christian coming in with a 17-month resub as well. Thank you much, Christian, for the 17, my dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a spin chats from Christian into Vince fan for the 17. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dudes. What about F1 22? Bottom of the list. It's quite a contrast. Although they're only 2 years apart, F1 2020 was the best F1 game made. F1 22 is one of the worst. It was bad. I did not enjoy F1 22 at all. Let's get Sammy. Come on, let's keep pushing. Does it not get boring after a while? You think I'd still be doing this if it was boring?
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds.
Right, great for the guys behind nicely so far as well. Should get the DRS here. We do indeed. It's lovely. I'm actually quite surprised we've not seen any pit stops yet. I'd have thought at this point we'd at least seen the soft tires pitting, but so far not seen too much. As I say that, I think KK Rosberg has just boxed as well, so... Do I think 24 or 25 is better? 25, definitely. 24 was a bit mid. 25 is actually a decent game. There's still, like, some things that are not perfect with 25, but overall, it's a much better game than 24. Our teammates in. There we go. Should fly by Alan Jones here as well. And into P14. There's a lot of people in the pits here as well. And we are currently P12. I think KK Rosberg... Yeah, Rosberg's 4.7 ahead, chat. Wow. That McLaren's fast today, huh? That McLaren is quick today. This one is from which year? 1986. Nearly 40 years ago. Way before I was born, that's for sure. Who's my favorite driver in DTM? Oh, I don't watch DTM as much anymore. I watched it a little bit a while back, but not as much recently. I don't even know who the drivers are these days. Who won in 86? Was it Prost or Senna? Prost? I think. Yeah, it was Prost, yeah. They had a great rivalry, Prost and Senna. But yeah, 26, sorry, not 26. 86, I believe, was Prost's. And DRS here, 11C5 Axe still. I need to try and do better with this battery. I don't know. I'm struggling so much to look off this battery. Bahrain is tough for it. Lots more pit stops happening here. We are going to wedge ourselves right behind Nigel Mansell on a fresh soft tyre. Not quite ideal, is it? I've got DRS here, though. We've come out ahead of Prost and Johansson. I feel like this hard tyre is not a very good tyre, chat. I feel like this hard tyre is quite slow. I don't think our pace has been very good since you bolted this on.
Okay, so
who's the best driver of all time, in your opinion? In F1, Schumacher is my goat. I don't really like believe in a greatest of all time, really, but if I had to say, I'd usually say Schumacher. At least just behind Mansell, yeah, but I thought we didn't get a lot of time for how big our undercut was. Oh, Prost is going for a move to the left-hand side.
Okay, so the car behind's
just defending at the moment.
Soft tyres on the car behind.
This race is starting to fall away from us a little bit, isn't it? What lap do we want to go for mediums? 37, maybe? Reckon we could do softs? I don't think so. I'd be surprised if we could do softs at this stage. Unless we do another 2 stops from here, but I don't think that's worth it, is it? There comes Prost the insides. Just give enough room there. We'll try and get the grip on the outside of turn 1. We do get the grip on the outside of turn 1 as well. We defend for now, but I don't think we can defend this for long. Here he comes to get up towards turn 4. Yeah, that soft tyre is just much better right now. I'm holding on, but by the skin of my teeth, this isn't looking too good for us, chat. This, unfortunately, is not looking too good for us. We're in contention for the win up until that DRS failure. But now it's just starting to fall away further and further, isn't it? And we've lost DRS to Mansell as well. It's really important we try and keep our heads here, but this is tough. This is very tough. That damn rear wing, yeah. I mean, the guys behind are fighting here a little bit. That will help us out, but... yeah. They're still scrapping a little bit about that. I'll just set my battery a little bit. Might be weather because of how slow the hards are. Yeah. I mean, we knew the hard tires weren't very quick here, but I'm kind of surprised by how slow it actually is. Rosberg's done a 33 point something, or 32 point something. Nigel Mansell's done a 31.8. We've done a 33.7. We're almost 2 seconds a lap slower to the guys in front right now. This is bad, chat. This is really bad. Here it goes. Prost the inside again. Can we try a little switch back out of turn 1? I don't think so. Prost into P3. We're outside the podium. For the first time this season, chat, we might finish outside the podium spots. And that would be brutal given how good this race was going for us at the start and how good qualifying was as well. This is gonna be a tough result to accept, I think. Very, very tough. Oh my god, bro. The outside curb. Keke Rosberg in 86. Yeah, he was, yeah. What year was it that Keke Rosberg won the championship? It was... early 80s, was it? At some point? Here comes Johansson. Was it 84? I know he's like one of those that went down as like one of the worst champions, right? Was it 82? Ask Seb. Yeah, I should. I wish I had the F1 knowledge of Seb. It was 82? Yeah, I remember he went down as like one of the worst F1 champions. I think he only won, was it 2 races or something? In that season? Granted, they had less races and stuff back then, but either way, only winning 2 races in your championship winning season is not great. Was it 1 race, was it? Oh, God. I mean, I'm sure he's not complaining, okay, but mad.
Lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Imagine winning 1 race and that gets you your championship, bruh. Go mediums and soft, do you reckon? The thing is, it's quite a long pit lane here. I don't think we can recover the time. People have the destiny to call Lando the worst champion of all time. Well, yeah, that's just recency bias right there, though, isn't it? That's just recency bias. I've already lost DRS to Johansson. Bro, this hard tire sucks, man. This is going to be a painful next 14 laps trying to get to the next medium tire. These hards just suck. Like, wear-wise and temp-wise, they're okay. It's just they're not fast. This hard tire is just not quick. This one looks cool. The car liveries look great. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? If you do the command mods in the chat, in the Twitch chat, you'll get a link to it if you want to download it and play yourself. You only won the Swiss Grand Prix. Chat, I'll be real. Didn't even know there was a Grand Prix in Switzerland. Dead ass, didn't even know we had a Grand Prix in Switzerland. I mean, my battery is draining itself while being on medium. This is really weird. So weird.
Okay, mate. Engine's running very hot. Engine very hot.
Is
Let's
it?
try and pull out from behind the car in front and cool things down.
I'm on 133 degrees right now. What are you talking about? Was that race on skis? I mean, as long as it wasn't in the wintertime. You're losing 2 seconds a lap.
Now everything's looking good.
Man, the understeer on this is crazy as well. 40 laps here is 28 seconds. Faster pit stops and gain time. I don't think you're counting into effect the tire wear, though. The guys in front will drop tire wear and will slow down eventually. I still think they'll be fastest the entire way, but they're not going to be 2 seconds a lap faster the entire stint. And yeah, it'd be great to pit for soft tires to the end, but after 10 laps, they're going to just be dead. So, gotta try and find a good balance really at the moment. Almost halfway through this race. I think what isn't helping is our front tires are actually a little bit cold. 90 degrees on the front left is okay, but the front right's on 83 degrees. For a hard tire, that's pretty damn cold. So anytime I try and go into a left-hander, the front right is just not really gripping in and giving the rotation. So that's probably why the hard tires aren't very good here. It's just because they get too cold. And my tire pressures are not accustomed to the hard tire. That try looks shit. Let's keep the Swiss Grand Prix irrelevant. To be fair, I'll tell you what, when you look at a lot of the old tracks from that sort of, like, era, a lot of them were terrible. Like, the old Vegas Grand Prix they had at Caesar's Palace, when you look at the track map of that, bro, it looks so bad. But to be fair, in, like, those much smaller cars, any track would be decent with them, really. Now the new track's just street tracks? Yeah, pretty much. Unless you're Portimao, my goat. Thank you, Portimao, for saving us from street tracks. For the next few years, at least. 1.2 to Dumfries. Getting a lot of time at the moment, isn't it?
The car in front is a second a lap faster, 1 second.
Portimao isn't new, though. Yeah, well, you know. It's been away for a couple of years. It's new enough for me. I don't mind it. All we need now is Huckleheim, Sepang, Kyalami, Istanbul Park. And I'll be a happy man, I reckon. I'll be a happy man.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.0 seconds.
It's a new world track? Yeah, I can go with that. I can roll with that. Ten more laps we can go on the medium tire. I think Alboretto's slowly catching as well, isn't he? This is tough right now, man. Really, really tough. Yeah, well, hopefully can make up for this time, Perez. Yeah, he goes Dumfries. You know what? I'll let him have this, actually, and I'll sneak some DRS back on him. Wait, did he just do that on me? Who got DRS there? No, I got it. Get out of here. My DRS. What's this, sound mods? We use the 1986 season mods. Use the original V6s. Long before the hybrid era. Go get DRS on me up here, though. But I think we have the gap. Should be all right. Yeah, take note for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Avoid the hard tires in Bahrain. They are diabolical. Actually diabolical. Unless you plan on playing with, like, lower tire pressure or something, but the front end is so understeery. Does Senna's throttle method work? In modern day cars, no. Not really. The same Mercedes and Rebel fan have breached in Regulation 26. Well, more of a loophole, basically, but yeah. Apparently it was something to do with the ratio of the engine, right? Or the compression ratio. I mean, the regulations say that the compression ratio has to be 16:1, but they found a way to get it close to 18:1, so... I tell you what, though, I wouldn't mind seeing a George Russell Max Verstappen title fight. I would not mind it. There you go, Dumfries this time.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I believe it's basically the fuel consumption rate, Jam. Someone who's a bit more techie will be able to say it better, but I believe it's something to do with, like, basically the bang from the fuel. Oh, we've got yellow flags behind us.
Flag.
Is that the Lotus of Senna? I think Senna's retiring. Mid-20 library again? It really would be. And I'm down for it. I'll be more than happy with Verstappen and Russell battle. That'd be great. Yeah, noob. Yeah, Ayrton Senna out the race. Our first retirement of the Grand Prix. We didn't get any retirements in Japan, did we? So, but honestly, Senna retiring there is actually pretty good for us. Because his pace was starting to improve as the race went on. His yellow flags are still out, actually. Don't usually get safety cars for it, but I don't think Russell could handle Verstappen. I think it'd be a pretty good battle. I do think Russell could give Verstappen a run for his money. I do think Verstappen would win it, depending on the cars, obviously. But I think Russell would give him a good run for money.
Stuff. You hit that target. Really good
Nice,
job.
that was quite easy to objective, to be fair.
So we're leading our teammate by 17.2
Kimi versus
seconds.
Isaac. To be fair, that'd be a pretty fun battle to watch, actually, as well. Although, we'd be assuming that Red Bull have fixed up the second seat, basically. George definitely considers enough to win the WDC. I was quite impressed with George Russell this season. In my opinion, I think he was the second best driver this season. Individually, I think he had the second best season out of everyone on the grids. I think he did very good in that Mercedes. Very good, very consistent. I'd rather Max versus Charles. Okay, what about Max versus Charles versus George? That would be cool. You're asking too much there? Yeah, you're probably right, to be fair. To be fair, I think we're asking too much just to have a title fight, really, aren't we? You should always appreciate any sort of title fight that you get in Formula 1 these days. Even if it doesn't reflect on the track. Yo, Dutchie, what did you pick? I mean, I assume you saw my pick in Discord, right? Did you pick one? We're actually holding on to the DRS very well right now with Dumfries. Why does your car sound like that? Engine mods. A team will dominate, so what's going to happen in a new season? Yeah, probably. Please be Aston Martin. Please be Aston Martin. Please be Aston Martin. Dutchie's not replied yet, so I assume he's probably trying to find out. We've got another yellow flag. Who's pulling up this time? I think it's one of the Lolas. Yeah, Patrick Tambay and the Lolas pulled up as well. Quite successive DNFs there. 2022 has Charles and Max battling. Only for the first, first third of the season, basically. Maybe up to a half. And then Red Bull kind of pulled away the development. However, the Max and Charles battles we had during that time was great. Remember that Bahrain one in particular was really good. Charles was one of the very few drivers that kind of had Max on the ropes really in Bahrain. Lux, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well.
Yellow flag.
I don't know how I'm holding on to the DRS right now, but I'll take it. It's very useful. That loader is still parked up on the right-hand side. Don't know what's going on, but Cadillac gonna be the new Braun, you reckon? I don't think so.
Okay,
I'd be very surprised. if they were even anywhere close to the top 5. Remember 22 Spain race with Charles retiring leading the race? Yeah, that wasn't good for Ferrari fans or Leclerc fans. I was quietly laughing to myself that day.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Has Dodgy just vanished or something? Where did my man go? Remember France when he had no throttle? What, where he spun into the barrier on his own? Let's not forget Imola as well. What's your track record around Bahrain? I ain't got a clue. I don't keep track of my records usually. What up, Morgan? How we looking? Unfortunately, not as great as it was going. We qualified on pole, and the start of the race was great as well. However, I think it got to about lap 10, and our DRS got stuck open, and I had no rear grip the entire lap. I almost spun out at one point as well. So, yeah, it was looking very good, but unfortunately since then, it's kind of slipped away a little bit, and our strategy's been diverted, and the hard tyres haven't really been as good as you want them to be either, so been a bit of a brutal
okay, let's try and overtake them now.
Middle phase of the race, really, but hopefully on the last stint, we can try and recover something. DRS staying open is crazy. Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, down the straights, it was great. But the moment we tried to break into a corner, I felt like Jack doing in Suzuka. Alvareto's slowly catching as well as the 2.6. I'll lose DRS as well. Any tips when playing? Make sure you're using custom setups. Try to learn without assists if you can. You can gain some good time if you learn how to use no assists. Or less assists, I should say. And plenty of practice. Only way to get better at this game is to practice. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea where he went. I assumed he went to go and look in Discord to see what we were talking about, but... bro disappeared. Got back in DRS Rachel Dumfries. Okay, so... chat, do you guys think 37 should be okay to pit?
Huckleheim's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Can we maybe go a little bit earlier? Maybe do like 22, 23 or something like that on mediums. Between laps left, it's hopeful. But could we do an extra couple, maybe? Too much risk, you reckon? I'm going to lose DRS Dumfries here, aren't I? Think so. Both the McLarens might be fighting soon as well. Keep an eye on that. Prost and Rosberg fighting for that P1. These hards are useless. They've been so bad, honestly. But I feel like we also had very little option as well, right? We had to get that DRS fix, otherwise we would have dropped even more position, so... we weren't really in a great position for that. Where's our teammate right now? Let's find out where our teammate is as well. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind, 19.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 12th. Tied last lap,
Man.
1 minute, 34.6.
It seems like we had a qualifying car today and not really much a race car, did we? Both cars have dropped off in race pace, but look very good in qualifying, so... bit brutal. But that's the way it is sometimes. Still got some time to go, though. Could still get a safety car or something like that to spice up a bit more as well. Unless you're making time box now, you reckon? Do you reckon mediums can go this far, though? Do you think mediums will actually go that far? I'm not making up any time at the moment, but... Do you run safety car increased? I think so, yeah. I've tried all the different settings for safety car and nothing's ever changed it, so... Safety car is just generally a bit broken. Take it to 40? No, that's too long. The sooner I can get off this hard tire, the better. But also has to be in respect for the medium tire as well, so... What tires are you on now? Hards.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
35.
We're going to be on softs.
We could do it this lap, chat. We might need to conserve the tires a little bit, but we could do it this lap.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching.
We are losing time to Alvaretto behind us as well. He's going to keep getting time on us too.
Okay, gap ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Come on. Worth the risk of losing time at the moment? Yeah, we really are. We are losing a good chunk of time. I mean, I feel like getting into the top 4 at this point is looking very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Did claw a bit of time back on Dumfries this lap, though. 1.3 the gap as we head through turn 12. But like I said, I think a lot of the issues that come from the hard tire around here is simply just because of the tire temps. Look at the front tires, 91 and 85 degrees. Like they're just cold on the front, so it just understeers. See if I'm back for DRS at the moment. Pit when Dumfries opens the gap to 1.6, you reckon? You'd assume the soft tire would start slowing down at some point, but... We could pit this lap. There is the possibility we could pit this lap. Yeah, I'd say we're actually closing the gap down to Dumfries a little bit, aren't we? We're still losing time to Alboreto, so I think it's more his soft tires dropping off now. Box will make us much ground on a fresh set. Yeah, that's what I think as well. So that's a medium. All right, let's box this lap, chat. Let's box this lap. Let's go on to a fresh set. And let's push as hard as we can to the end. Such a shame how this race fell away, man. That one DRS moment has cost us big. Rosberg's in as well from the leads. He's on hard tires, though. Hopefully AI struggle on hard tires as well, but it is AI we're talking about. All right, in we go. Let's do this. Let's try and get a good pit stop here, please, fellas. Get us off these hard tires. That was the most painful 6 laps? I think it was.
Off we go, back into the race.
25, whatever it was.
Stop, faster than we were expecting.
It was the most painful experience in that set of tires I've ever had in my life.
See these tires through to
Where have we come out? P9? Okay. Let's get the tires warmed up and let's see what we can do. To the end on this medium tire, chat. 21 laps of this medium. Might be a little bit sticky towards the late stage of the race, but hopefully this tire's going to be a lot quicker than the medium. Let's see. Should have waited till lap 40. What makes you say that, hey, noob? What makes you say that? Come on. Oh, it's those times the guys in front starting to drop down now. In theory, have the much better tire at this point, so it should see it come down. Yeah, it's coming down nice. It is coming down very nicely. This medium tire already feels so much better than the hard tire. Think you might lose your points? Unless we get a safety car to help us out, I think you're probably going to lose your points this rate, yeah. All because of that DRS, though. All because of that DRS being stuck open.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Achieve a lap time of 34.0. That'll be very easy. We'll do that probably right now. Not even probably, guaranteed right now. As long as I don't mess up. Stupid DRS, yep. Thank God it's gone now, eh? Thank God it's gone.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the
Although
drive.
technically it's not really gone, is it? The way the delegation has come out about the new version of it, it's not that much different. It's more just sort of engine-based rather than aerodynamically based now. Just more advanced, yeah, basically. Considering buying F1 as a Christmas gift to my kids, what's the biggest pros and cons of buying F1 instead of the other racing tied to a game? Seems fun. What other games are you comparing it to? I mean, I would say, like, this game is definitely more sort of controller-friendly compared to a lot of other games, but it depends on what other games you're looking at. If your kids likes F1 and stuff like that, then this is the perfect game for them. .2 to Mansell. We did get a little bit of time on them before they pit, but yeah, not a huge amount. Like I said, I already feel like I'm a lot quicker on this medium tire compared to the hards. Last lap was our best lap of the race so far as well, so these medium tires definitely doing more than the hards, which probably isn't really a surprise, to be fair. Realistically, we need a massive fight for the cars to hopefully catch. Yeah, or a safety car or something like that as well would be good. But yeah, we'll see. Still plenty of laps to go, so you never know. We'll try and keep digging away at that time to Mansell, but it's going to be tough. Very, very tough. Is that AI even raceable, or are they just the same line all race long? They are raceable, yeah. I'd say actually this year that AI do make more sort of mistakes than last year as well. Sad thing that follow Twitch, appreciate it. We've got a load of people pitting here. Back into P5 we go. Should have a nice gap to the guys behind here as well, I think. Let's see. About 5.5 to Alboreto. Yeah, not bad. Gained a little bit on him now. I think he was less than 2 seconds behind us, wasn't he? So, still good points to be fair. It is. I think, though, we'll probably lose championship leads.
7.8 seconds.
We'll see what happens. The race goes on, but I think we might lose championship lead at the moment. Literally saw your hands take out a race sign earlier. Oh. Can he take someone out in this race, please, and get a safety car? Is that gap to Mansell coming down at all, chat, or... Compare F1 games to Forza Horizon and Need for Speed. Yeah, to be fair, but they are very different racing games. Need for Speed is a much more sort of casual open world. Not Need for Speed, sorry. Forza Horizon is much more open world, casual sort of racing game. This one is like a lot more sort of, you know, track-based compared to that. And I wouldn't really say this game is like very simulation-y. It's not like mega realistic, but it gives you a bit of an F1 feel at least, especially if you're more of a casual kind of player as well. I think you'd enjoy this. As soon as it comes down in the corners, he gets into the straights. Makes sense given our battery situation, to be fair. Razify, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Yellow flags. I think they've got McLaren retiring, chat. Is that Rosberg? No, it's Prost. Alain Prost is pulling up. We'll get a free position here, chat. We'll move into P4. Alain Prost, our third retirement of the Grand Prix. I definitely feel like in this mod, we get more mechanical failures. I feel like I barely had this many mechanical failures in previous previous saves.
Okay, keep an eye on that.
Yeah, if that was a safety car, it'd have been perfect, wouldn't it?
7.6 seconds.
That'd have been really, really nice. Are we pitty again? No. No, we're not. 80's reliability? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if that's modded into the into this mod, but I don't mind it if it is. I don't mind it at all. Tell you what, chat, look at that gap to Mansell. That's come down, hasn't it?
Teammate by 34.2 seconds.
That gap to Mansell has come down. Is it coming down enough, though, for a chance for podium? I don't know. I tell you what, the top three aren't a million miles away. I think Rosberg, who's leading right now, is only about a second in front of Johansson. Who knows? Could still be something up for grabs here. Let's keep putting our foot down. You getting it all in that final corner, though, did I? Fair enough. Well, if I keep getting because of that corner, then don't mind it. You need a safety car? Probably. I don't think we'll catch 11 seconds in, what, 15 laps? That'd take a lot of doing, but our pace is a lot better on this tyre compared to the hard tyre run earlier. Oh, normally you get 2 mechanical failures a race? Yeah. On average, it was about 2. But then again, in Japan, we didn't get a single mechanical failure. Everyone finished that race, so... I don't know. 31-1 for Johansson. He's pushing, isn't he? In fact, he's just got into the leads. KK Rosberg down to seconds. I wonder if that hard tyre is cooking him a little bit. 31-4 for ourselves. That's a new PB for this Grand Prix. Not bad. Not bad. Up, Lucas. We're on lap 42. We are indeed. We are doing 2 Grand Prix, so don't forget. We'll be finishing up Bahrain, then heading straight into Saudi Arabia. 2 races today. Another green first sector. I think Rosberg's struggling on the hards. Look at that gap to him and Johansson already. I'm pretty sure he's already brought that DRS. Try to go faster. You've got any advice? Push the throttle harder, something like that, maybe.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 6.8 seconds.
Back end sliding a little bit there. Gap to Alboretto's increasing as well. Hopefully they battle. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Johansson 31-0 though. Going faster stripes always help. To be fair, I'll tell you what. We've got a few stripes there. They look more like jelly beans, but, you know. Don't know if that counts. That gap to Rosberg's coming down a lot. He's definitely struggling on that hard. Definitely a good chance for a podium coming up, I think, chat. Got to keep our pace up, though. Got to keep our pace up. Johansson's flying right now, isn't it? He'll probably win the race at this rate, I think. Hopefully Mansell gets stuck behind him. Yeah, that'd be nice. I feel like unlikely, though. The way that Johansson cruised by him, I assume Mansell will do the exact same. But if Mansell goes into P2, we have to go into P3 to maintain the lead of the championship. If Mansell goes second and we stay fourth, he'll lead the championship going into Saudi, so... I don't know why Rosberg went hard. Yeah. I ain't gonna complain too much. We had to endure the pen and the hard tire. I'm glad someone else can endure it now. 9.1 over the line, 31.6 that time. I think we're getting on Mansell, not a lot. We're definitely getting a good chunk on Rosberg, aren't we?
Tyre condition still looking good.
Getting so much through the tighter corners. That was 3/10 in the first couple there. Green first sector again as well. Cooking this first sector. .5. It's coming down really nicely, chat. Really, really nicely. Come on. It's still a big gap with 12 to go, but it's possible. It is possible. Liz, wasn't you just struggling on them? Yeah, definitely. Green second as well. Position, we are P4 right now. Come on. This might be a PB here, let's see. Nice. New PB, 31.3. How much do we gain on Rosberg there, chat? About 8/10, right? Something like that. Whoa. That's not going to help. I feel like I'm getting nothing so far on this one. Chevy Simon should be sent off. Don't know if VR gave it. Those downshifts sound amazing, don't they? The low rev downshift sounds so good. Yeah, I'm not getting as much on this one. Bit of a scrappy lap this one, but it should be okay. Just still getting some time. Another 7.9 on the exit of the penultimate corner. To be fair, Mansell's not really closing as much as I thought he would. How do you get that retro stuff? Mods? Yes, yeah. If you do the command mods to the Twitch, /mark mods, it'll give you a link directly to the mod we're using. As Kicker has done. What car are you in? The Benetton. Is this F2? Nope. These are F1 cars. If an F2 car ever goes this quick, let me know. I thought it was a Jordan. I can see a resemblance, to be fair. Snipe coming with a gifted sub. You love to see it. They much Snipe that gifted sub, my dude. I appreciate that. To Arrhythmia, I love to say they much for the gifted sub Snipe. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who's been chat to welcome Arrhythmia. It's a Vince fam on behalf of Snipe. Appreciate my dudes. How you doing, man? You're in manual gearbox? Yep. Yeah, 6 seconds to Mansell, 7.6 to Rosberg. I don't think the time's coming down enough, are they? Don't think it's coming down enough. It's coming down, but not enough. 31.7 that time around. Did it get sent off today, Alfonso? Spurs Twitter's gonna be a meltdown right now. Why can't they sell like this without mods? Well, that's where the whole licensing topic comes in. It's a red all day. What's the score? Still 0-0. City got that 3-0 win. Yep. Haaland bagged and got a assist. Great for my FPL. I triple captained him as well. So good points for me at least. 0-0 at the moment, Fez. Turns up into VVD's calf. Sounds like a red. I'm not really getting as much on Mansell anymore.
Okay,
Gap has kind of stabilized to him, but
6.2 seconds.
against Rosberg, it's still coming down, but not by a lot. We really need Mansell and Rosberg to fight, and I think Mansell might be in DRS range of Keke Rosberg as well. Race seized out, need a safety car, yeah. We were getting really well, but I think it's just started to even out a little bit. 32-0 that time. That says a lot. Rob, shout out again, mate.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Come on. Less than 7 seconds to Rosberg. I need these guys in front to fight a little bit if we want a chance for top 3. Need them to scrap. These medium tyres have served us really well. Literally purely all that hard tyre, just the reason why we've not done as well as we should have in this race. Ferrari started qualifying at a good race pace. Yeah, done a lot better, haven't they? I mean, Alboreto qualified P14, I think, because currently P5. Johansson qualified 9th, I believe, leading the race right now. So whatever their strategy was, I want to do that in the future. 5.6 to Mansell now. I think he's getting hit with that dirty air to Rosberg's McLaren. Get a good chunk of time this lap. Audi and Cadillac are both new. Who does better in their debut season? It's tough to say because technically Audi was always in it. They're just rebranding to Audi from Sauber. So Sauber are going to have, or Audi are going to have the knowledge. However, they're bringing a new engine. Cadillac are coming with a brand new car, but are using a familiar engine with the Ferrari. So, tough to say. I have a feeling Audi will be slightly better, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Cadillac because Audi are making their own engine, you reckon? But the thing is, they already had the staff and the knowledge, essentially. So I don't know. Mansell didn't get past. I think it'll be a good scrap down there, though. I don't think they'll be like competing for too many top 10s. Maybe the occasional one every now and then, but yeah. Are they reworking the point system at all, or is it staying top 10? I believe it's staying top 10, right? I don't think that's changing. And I assume qualifying will probably stay the same format as it is in my team, for example. I think Calico struggle early on, setting laps would be key knowledge. Yeah, for sure. Testing will be really important for them when that comes around. Haven't heard anything about it says it's changing, so I'm going to say it's top 10. Yeah, probably.
Okay, gap to the car in
I'd
front.
assume if it was going to change, it would have
8
been
seconds.
announced by now. They're fighting. Mansell and Rosberg fighting. 6 laps to go. And they're squabbling for P2. We kind of need Rosberg to stay in the lead, I think, out of the two. Whoa, look how much time we're getting there, chat. Close to a second. I think Rosberg being ahead of the two is great for us, because he seems to be struggling on that hard tyre, and we are clawing that gap down right now. Down to 4.8. Could we do it, chat? Could we do it? .4. Get about a second and a half this lap. Come on. This could be the most clutch podium of all time if we pull this off. Pushing hard. What's tyre right now? 38% the rear left tyre. Moving down towards turn 1. Come on, fight some more, please, fellas. Fight some more. I think they're going to. I think they're fighting. Yeah, they fought a little bit. Not maybe a lot, but they fought a little bit. However, Mansell's ahead of Rosberg now, which isn't great for us. Mansell has got past him. Jeez, he peeps, man. .3. Come on, come on, come on. 5 laps to go. We're still pulling out time. Oops. Downshift by accident. That won't help the time. Whoa, big slides. Might need a bit more fighting here, chat. Might need a bit more fighting. You can see them now. They're within our sights. Rosberg could go for it here. 31.8 for ourselves. Yeah, he's going for it.
3.1 seconds.
They're side by side through turn 1 and 2. This is good. This is really good. 2.6. Oh, chat, we're cooking. Someone locked up there as well. We're cooking. On Gran Turismo, if you downshift, you go faster. Ah, well. That's Gran Turismo, though. .7. Wait, chat, we can do this. Come on. We can do this. God, his tires feel so numb right now. This would be a great recovery if we got back onto the podium. A really, really good recovery. David, thank you for Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome in as well. What up, Lucas? 1.4. Come on, push. My battery's so tight right now. 31.6, nice lap. I think Rosberg's too far back to battle here, aren't they? However, we could brake late with no dirty air and no car in front of us. Oh, a bit of a slide. Out of turn 1. 1.5, come on, man. Yeah, Johansson's cleared off into distance, isn't he? He has disappeared. What does ERS do? It's the battery. The higher you set it deployed to, the more power you can get out of the car with the battery. But obviously it drains the battery as well, so you've got to be a bit careful with that. $1.1. I'm going to push for DRS, chat. I'm going to try and push for DRS next lap. Can we do it? I'm going to squeeze everything out right here. Come on. Oh, it's going to be a little bit too far back, isn't it? 1.2 is still the gap. That's a shame. We're not going to get it down towards turn 1. Rosberg is close enough to overtake him again, though. It was close, but no cigar. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. They're fighting. Oh, and Rosberg's locked up! Rosberg's locked up into P3, we go! Oh my goodness! Thank you very much! That's the kind of moment we needed! And into 3rd place we go! Beautiful stuff, thank you very much! Let's go, chat! Into the podium spots! We have scammed him with 2 laps to go! However, he's within DRS range of me now, though, so I've got to be a bit careful. We've still got the battle for the podium going on. Come on. Next lap is the second to last lap of the race. Can we try and cling on to this P3 now? If we do, our 100% podium rate will stay intact. We're having a great season, aren't we? Really, really good season, the Benetton. Can we try and sneak some DRS here? Am I a little bit too far back again? Oh, it's getting closer, but we're just outside of it, I think. Which is a bit of a shame. I think Rosberg got it on us, though. Out of the final corner we go. On to lap 56, ladies and gentlemen. Second to last lap of the race. Come on. Hold on. And that cockpit view was late, no? I think that cockpit view was late. Might need a VAR check on that one, but I think it was late. That is a blockable cockpit then. However, if it's not blocked, we can do it on the final lap. Oh, it has been blocked. Come on, man. Give me some sort of sniff of DRS at least, please. I don't know if I can hold off Rosberg. He's still pretty quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got a nice exit there. Please give me DRS. Please. Surely. Surely. Yes, we got DRS, chat. We got DRS. Could we go for an overtake, though? I'm a little bit tight on battery, but could we make an overtake on Nigel Mansell for P2? This would be crazy if we could do it. That one's late again. That was another late cockpit. You guys get your timings horribly wrong today. You got to fix up for the next race. Ah, come on. Yeah, I was too far back at turn 4. Rosberg still close. Come on. Oh, I'm going to slide on the rear tires. Through turn 10 we go. Down towards turn 11. I don't think we're going to do it, chat. It needs to be a last gasp overtake. But I don't know if I can stay close. You got to remember about stream delay, Alfonso. You're not considering the stream delay. Stream delay is always about 5 seconds, roughly. Yeah, I'm too far back, aren't I? Too far back, but I tell you what, chat. As long as we can hold off Rosberg, this has been a pretty solid recovery drive. It's never nice to get pole position and not win, but given how that race has gone... Hold on. Rosberg got a little go there, but ladies and gentlemen, we fight back for the podium here in Bahrain. That was a very difficult race, but that was a solid result given how that race was going for the most part. The DRS getting stuck open, the amount we were struggling on the hard tires. We were looking at like a 5th or a 6th place at one point, but yeah, we got a bit of luck with a couple of DNFs. And our pace was great on the medium tires as well. And we got back to that podium. So we'll take it. But, man, what could have been without that DRS failure? GG's, chat. GG's. Yeah, that got a little bit scary at the end, didn't it? Let's have a look at that gap between ourselves now and Rosberg. That got a little bit close for comfort.
Let the celebrations begin.
Lizzie, thank you for on Twitch as well, mate. Appreciate you doing it. Welcome in.
Top step of the podium. Yes, it is I, Leclerc.
Your hands looks like someone I know. Wonder why. Even Nigel Mansell looks a little bit different, doesn't he? Oh, man. Tell you what, Chad, that was a great race, though. For the most part of that race, I was very skeptical about the result we'd get, but the medium tires at the end really came in clutch, and yeah, we did enough. Don't forget, chat, we are not done for the day. We are doing 2 100% races today. The first one in Bahrain is done. We'll be moving on to race number 2 any moment now in Saudi Arabia. We've got plenty of racing still yet to come in today's Grand Prix. So, Stefan Johansson then from P9 on the grid wins the race. A great drive from here. Won by nearly 9 seconds to Nigel Mansell there. What was the gap between ourselves and Rosberg at the end as well? To be fair, yeah, over half a 10, so it was actually a bit bigger than I thought it was. But, yeah, Nigel Mansell finishes second, ourselves in third, Rosberg in fourth, Alboreto with a great result as well. Qualified 14th, got P5. The quali pace that Ferrari just wasn't really there, but their race pace was very good. Dumfries finishes P6, Rennie Arnoux in 7th, Martin Brundle in a P8. Fair play to him. Nelson Pekin, Alan Jones in the top 10 as well. Our teammate qualified P5, finished P13, so... the race pace for our teammate was not very good today. And you can see the rest of the finishes there as well. DNFs today from Alain Prost, Patrick Tambay, and Ayrton Senna. Had Prost and Senna finished that race, maybe we wouldn't have got a podium out of that. But either way, got to ride our luck sometimes when it happens, right? So either way, it gave us a podium. We can't complain it too much. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, heading into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Ourselves and Nigel Mansell, both on 81 points. We are neck and neck heading into round number 5 of the season, which is pretty damn crazy. Stefan Johansson on 70 points heading into Saudi Arabia as well, 11 behind both of us. Rosberg in 4th, Senna in 5th, Alboreto, Dumfries, PK, Prost, and Arnoux in that top 10. Our teammate has dropped down to P12 because of Martin Brundle scoring a few points there. So, yeah, we still need the championship, but... we are neck and neck with Nigel Mansell heading into Saudi. In terms of Constructors' Championship, Williams are leading now by 2 points to Ferrari right now. Bennett and ourselves in third place, 18 behind Williams, 16 behind Ferrari. Have dropped a good few points the last couple of races. We need our teammate to start coming up a bit more clutch, but I thought that might have happened after qualifying, but the result was not very good from the race, and that's where it matters most. McLaren in fourth on 67 points, one ahead of Lotus in fifth, Ligier on 10, Tyrell in fifth. Tyrell in seventh with 5. Arrows have got a couple points, and Lola's got their first point of the season as well today, and then Brabham yet to score their first point of the season as well. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the Bahrain Grand Prix. GG's. GG's.